Jamie Owen, Managing Director of Murder 57. Thank you very much for your time. I'm going to answer a few questions for us.
No worries.
As we talk about the real life of business owners, the ups and downs and the challenges that we face. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your business and how it all started?
Yes, I run a company called Murder 57. We are the UK's leading murder mystery entertainment company, and we're very proud of that. As you know, you've been my accountant since we got off the ground, really. So that's a 9-year relationship that we've got. Without you and your guidance from you and your team, Sarah, I think you know that we couldn't have navigated some of the things that we have had to without you. And you and Lisa are fantastic, and we're really grateful to have you as a part of our team. We don't just see you as our accountant, we see you as almost like financial directors of our company. So firstly, really wanted to say thank you for that. Your support's amazing. In terms of what it is that we do, we run evening entertainment, weekend entertainment across the country, delivering fantastic entertainment. Coming to the close of the year, we would have entertained over 33,000 customers.
Wow.
In over 60 venues. So we've had a fantastic year, and next year is going to be even bigger. Got lots of growth going on. It's really exciting. The buying behaviours are strong again, and there's a lot more confidence out there. Even though the budget was a little bit difficult, I feel that people want excitement, people want to be entertained, people want more of an experience when they're going out for dinner. They want to stay in nice hotels. We've got the afternoon tea, we can do the full overnight package, a celebration package. Having the entertainment and throwing in a dead body every now and then really does give extra excitement. Yeah. So that's what we are, that's who we are. Take a look at us, we're Murder 57 if you want something different. So yeah, that's us in a nutshell.
What's the biggest business challenge that you faced in the years since you started Murder 57?
So as you know, we're 9 years old. We're heading into our 10th year this year. In August, we celebrate our 10th birthday. And I'm pretty sure that if you can ask every business the same question, you're probably going to get the same answer. It's going to be handling the pandemic. So we had our strongest year on record. It was very busy. It was very exciting. In fact, we were doing so well, it almost got too big for us. We probably could have collapsed. We were so ahead of the game. Everybody was buying up. It was so busy. And then when COVID had hit, luckily, we were at the top of our game. It was 16 months. We couldn't work for 16 months. And I know we had the support of furlough, but equally we had really good staff. They stayed with us, our customers stayed with us, and every month when we were like waiting to go ahead, we were going to go ahead, or we can't go ahead, or now it's social distancing, and the patience of our customers was incredible. And I want to say thank you to our customers for that, because it was a really hard time. It was difficult to navigate. I could have lost my staff. I could have lost my venues. We lost a lot of venues because even when we came out of the pandemic, they went to asylum seekers. I'm not upset or cross about it. I support actually what the government decided to do with all of that, actually. But what I think was, we'd lost some of our venues. Obviously, the buying behaviours changed massively. Then we went into the cash crisis. The recession. Yeah. And it's just, I think those are the biggest, that's the biggest challenge. We was hit with pandemic. We was then hit with losing venues. We were then hit with the credit crisis. We were then hit with now a new government, and hospitality still isn't bouncing back. And it's very hard because we're not the hotel. We don't have to have the staff. We have to rely on the hotel to provide us the staff, and they buy the food in and everything else. And then even though we sell the packages, we're not necessarily in control of all that process. So it's very hard to find out exactly where we sit. And again, like, we missed every funding opportunity there was, every tax break, because even though we work in hospitality, we're not the end deal. So we missed out on a lot, and that was really difficult. So yeah, it was just really hard. And I'm grateful for every year that we stay in business, for every month that we stay in business, for every killing that we get to make. I love it. I love what I do. I love the support that's out there for our company, and we're investing. We're innovative. We're changing. We've got an app out there now where people can game within the game. We're producing a new product on another new app, which will come to life in 2026. Really excited. And then we're changing stories, and we're trying to look at going for more luxury side. It's just really exciting. Lots of exciting things. And it's only because now we're at the point where we're going to grow again that allows that fun, creative life to come again. So my challenge and my hardship during those periods is now what's given us the fresh restart. And I mean, pandemic was 5 years ago. Wow. Yeah. That's how long it's taken us to bounce back. And we're only just about to bounce back. So yeah, huge challenge, that one for me.
So another question for you. What's something you didn't expect about running a business until you're actually in it and it actually happened?
Okay, this is a big one for me. Running a business isn't easy. What my biggest thing is, I'm actually a mom of 6. So I have 6 children. I have very busy lives. And I had 3 babies practically back to back. And then I was hospitalised for 6 weeks because I hurt my back, and then I needed back surgery. So I was completely immobile and out of the game for a year to a year and a half. Obviously, I couldn't really run the business. I couldn't have my head in the business. I am just really grateful that I had a great team behind me who could run everything and keep it going. And I'm very lucky, and I'm very grateful, and we've got a great team. But we didn't necessarily grow in that time. We didn't change in that time. If anything, we became stagnant afterwards as well, because everything was so unpredictable. We just kind of got into doing what we've always done, and that caught up with us really fast. You have to stay ahead of the game. You have to move forward. You have to listen to what's going on out in the world, how people are spending their money, why do they want to spend their money with us? And every time you get that sale, that customers decided to spend that hard money on you. They've invested in me. They've invested in us. They want a great night. And realising how precious that £50, £100, £300, somebody's made an active decision to invest in us and go see us and then come back, hopefully. And for me, it means the world. And I feel very proud of that. And I'm proud of what we try to deliver. We don't always get it right. We know that. We know that we need to train. We know that we need to reinvest. We know that we need to move forward. But looking after your staff, you've got to remember, all my head office staff are still with me for 9 years, through pandemic, through every Christmas that's hard. Nobody gets a break. They close on Christmas Eve. They're working all the way through in between Christmas and New Year. They're on it. They're dedicated. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my customers. I'm grateful for my suppliers. I'm grateful for the partner in hotels. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful. I just feel that being sick was my hardest thing ever. I didn't think I'd get sick. I didn't think I'd be unable to run my company. And I hope nobody's ever really in that position. But if it does happen to you, insure your life, insure your body, insure your people, Yeah.
That's great advice, isn't it? Really, to make sure you're covered.
Yeah.
Because these things just happen. Nobody expects them to happen, and suddenly, wham.
Yeah. And I feel like, I don't feel like I'm playing catch up. I feel like I'm starting to listen. My eyes are open, and I like what I'm seeing again. It's hard, the juggling, the cash flow, the finances, the making sure that people have the right costumes, or the app doesn't go down, or anything. Like absolutely every eventuality. Like we try our hardest to deliver a great product. And on some of our busiest weekends, we're out in 18 different venues in one night. And you go, wow, please don't snow today. Ensure that you do everything as safely and as morally as you possibly can.
What's one thing you wish somebody had told you earlier about being a business owner and running a business?
Okay, I've got lots of answers to this question, but I think when you're young, I'm very salesy. I want to make the sale. I like the way the sale felt. But when you run your own business, you have to have a bigger view. So for me, I would have liked to have learned that bigger global issues, political, whatever, have an impact on your everyday business. So if you're thinking about going into business, read, learn, train, educate. Because it's not just what are you good at, how can you do it? If I've got a good accountant, I'll be fine, because my accountant can do the bookkeeping, the maths, the sales, all the finance. It's not even about that. Just understanding how your sales can go off of a cliff edge. Understanding that you're going to get hit by a pandemic, which none of us knew really how to navigate. And if you was unfortunate enough to not come out the other side, I can't imagine what that must have felt like, because I lived in fear for 16 months straight. In fact, I think most days, you just go, wow, that budget was really tough. Well, let's hope that people still want to go out and enjoy life, And it's really important to keep giving back, and we do. I've never had to let anybody go yet, and we'll do everything that we can to always keep our doors open. But you need to know that your business, sole trader, limited company, private company, whatever, your business isn't this. Your business is this, and it's huge, because everything that happens will impact the decisions that you make, because you're making the decisions that you make in your business are usually made on a larger scale. So train, learn, go with it. Use your intuition, listen to the gut feeling, because your intuition as a business owner is actually what.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And
there's a lot of adaptability involved as well, isn't there? You can't plan for every eventuality.
No.
And sometimes you have to pivot quickly.
Yeah, and you need to keep your head in the game. And if your head's coming out the game, you need to make sure that you have somebody who is equally in the game with you, so that they can execute your vision. They know what your vision is, and they can help you execute it. I have a great sales director. I have a great customer service team. I have a great team. We check in every Wednesday to make sure that we're all accountable for our sections. I mean, Stuart with the actors and the event directors, I'm dead lucky. I'm lucky, but your company's not here, and it's not little. Your company is big because it's big to you, and it's big to anybody who's bought that ticket, wanted that sink fitting, because they've trusted you to give them best product, the best service. And realising that somebody out there wants you, what you have to offer, is a big deal. Never take it for granted.
Spot on. Thank you very much, Jamie. Those have been really great answers, and thank you for taking the time to talk. It's been great.
No, it's been great. Thank you.